In the beginning, before time had a name and before silence knew sound, there was God. Nothing else existed. No sky, no earth, no light or shadow, only the eternal presence of the Creator, complete and purposeful. The universe lay unformed, waiting not by chance, but by divine intention. Then God spoke, and with that word, light burst forth. "Let there be light," God said, and light obeyed. It flooded the darkness, separating itself from the night. God saw that the light was good, and he named the light day and the darkness night. Evening passed, and morning came the first day. On the second day, God shaped the heavens. He formed the sky, stretching it like a vast canopy, dividing the waters below from the waters above. The formless deep began to take order. The sky stood as a witness between heaven and earth, held in place by God's design. On the third day, God commanded the waters beneath the sky to gather, and dry ground appeared. He called the dry land earth, and the gathered waters seas. Then God adorned the land with life. Grass sprang up, plants bore seeds, and trees rose bearing fruit, each according to its kind. The earth was no longer empty. It was alive, clothed in color and promise. God saw that it was good. On the fourth day, God placed lights in the sky to govern time itself. He set the sun to rule the day and the moon to rule the night, and he scattered the stars across the heavens. These lights would mark seasons, days, and years, giving a divine rhythm to all of creation. The sky that once held only silence now glittered with cosmic purpose. On the fifth day, God filled the waters and the skies with living creatures. Fish swarmed through the seas, and great creatures moved beneath the waves. Birds soared across the heavens, wings stretched wide in freedom. God blessed them, saying, "Be fruitful and multiply," and life itself echoed his command in joyful abundance. On the sixth day, God shaped the creatures of the land livestock, wild animals, and all the things that crawl, each formed according to its kind. The earth pulsed with movement and breath. Yet, the masterpiece of creation was not yet complete. Then God said, "Let us make humankind in our image, according to our likeness." From the dust of the ground, God formed man and breathed into him the breath of life. The man became a living being, not just shaped by God's hands, but filled with God's very breath. Humanity was given a unique place, created to reflect God's character, to rule with care, and to live in relationship with the Creator. God placed the man in a beautiful garden called Eden, a place of harmony and provision. Rivers flowed through it, trees stood heavy with fruit, and life flourished. God gave the man a responsibility to tend the garden and to name the animals. In doing so, humanity shared in God's creative work. But God saw that it was not good for the man to be alone. So he caused the man to fall into a deep sleep. From his side, God formed woman. When the man awoke, he recognized her as part of himself, bone of his bones, and flesh of his flesh. Together, they were called to live in unity, reflecting God's love and purpose. God blessed them and gave them a command to be fruitful, to multiply, to fill the earth, and to care for it. They lived without fear or shame, walking freely with God, their hearts unburdened, their relationship unbroken. On the seventh day, God rested not because he was weary, but because his work was complete. He blessed the seventh day and made it holy, setting a rhythm of rest and reflection for all creation to follow. This is how the world began, not as a result of chaos, but of intention. Not by accident, but by love. Every mountain, every ocean, every living soul bears the mark of a Creator who called it into being and declared it good. And from that beginning flows the grand story of humanity, a story of relationship, responsibility, fall, and redemption, all rooted in the moment when God spoke and creation answered. Thanks for watching. If this story inspires you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that explores the depths of faith and history. We'll see you in the next video.